everybody, I'm Carol with Free Spirit Arts. I have been working on some stuff and I have a cool show and tell, and then I'm going to finish decorating the Journal to Inspire third prompt stuff. You may have noticed if you've seen everybody like Susie Q Makes and Martha Manigros, they did theirs in like 3 videos. I did mine in 1 because I didn't finish decorating them. So I'd like to get that done because I'm actually using my journal. But I want to show you something. For Christmas, a couple years ago, my boy, he knows I have become kind of obsessed with cool kitchen gadgets. Like the little tiny little whip for your coffee that's run on a battery. I don't know. Stupid stuff like that. Anyway, I have these scissors. I've used them for everything for years. I don't think they're expensive. I'll bet I got them, someone gave them to me or something. Actually, these are Fiskars. These are nice scissors. What are these? These are just stainless steel, whatever. Anyway, because I'm not a sewer, I don't know one scissor from another really. But I do know these quit working. I would take something like this and I would have to bend it and stretch it and saw. So I thought, well, they're about ruined. I don't want to take them down because we're still trying to quarantine. Don't want to take them to the place to get sharpened. So I thought, I'm going to try this. Now, I'm open to feedback. If y'all are sewers and I've ruined my scissors, tell me now, because I do have some really good scissors that I paid a lot of money for that I don't want to ruin. I don't even use them actually because I'm scared to ruin them. But I don't want to use this on them if I'm ruining them. But this is freaking cool. Watch, watch. It puts a blade on there that is sharp. Listen. I didn't get that noise before. Cool. So it's Swifty Sharp is the name. Battery operated. It's www.swiftystone.com. Let me see if I can get that up to you. And it does have a guard, a plastic guard. I think it snaps over here. I always just keep it in this plastic thing, and the original packaging goes in there too, but it's downstairs. But you can do little knives. You can do serrated blades and scissors. And I don't know what those are for. Maybe a pokey tool? Looks like you could get a pokey tool in there. I do have the instructions. I might want to read about that. Anyway, that's a cool thing. I love learning about cool things. I've been up to something. I've said a million times, even just today I said, I don't sew. I really don't sew. I love hand sewing. I always have since I was a little girl. I sewed my jeans. I ripped my jeans. We used to peg our jeans. I think Martha mentioned this. I got a chuckle out of your video, Martha. We pegged our jeans. We took perfectly good jeans, Levi's or Lucky's, and ripped from the knee down on the outer hem, took all that out, and then put in a triangle piece of fabric, either jean or some kind of hippie thing, and you knew you were cool when the bottom of your jeans were so big that when you walked, they didn't move. And if you were really risque, you took the part around your thigh on the outer side and punched holes on each side and crisscrossed leather or something. Yeah. Anyway, I loved all that stuff. I used to patch the back sides of my jeans and put obnoxious patches on there that were completely inappropriate, and you know, I did all that. So the reason I tell you that is because I'm going to show you this. Don't laugh. Okay, you can laugh because I do. It's okay. I don't care. This was fun. I've had the urge to make a needle book. And when we were in our RV recently, I had the urge to slow stitch. Well, I had this red fabric and I had all of these. Seemed simple enough. I thought, my gosh, I could make something beautiful. Well, this is what I ended up with. This is just this thing here, this big, ugly, but ugly. I mean, and I thought, I'll just never do anything with it. I don't even like it. It's gross. It's dark. It has no rhyme to it. I don't like it. So I've had the urge for a while to make a needle book. And I thought, you know, I don't sew. I don't want to get out my beautiful white stuff and all my lace and ruin it all. So I cut this up. 3 of them it made. So I started this yesterday and I'm obsessed. All I did was, and y'all, it's a mess. It's not even, look at my stitching. I cannot cut a straight line. I've tried everything. If anybody has any ideas, bring them on. Then I took some tan. I left it all ruffled edges, but I sewed, double sewed on everything. Hopefully it will just fray down to that. I don't know. This I used on here and here. And then my husband, God bless that man, he went into Joann's and got me some felt. It's not great felt. It's really thin. It's very little wool, mostly rayon, but it'll work fine. And then I made these little pockets. And I thought I would I have some teeny tiny little plastic bags that I got screws or bolts or something in. And I thought I would maybe put a thimble or something, I don't know. And then, or maybe tiny buttons. And I just put a piece of scrap lace here. And then I thought I would tuck safety pins and pins on those corners. I love that fabric. And because I can't cut worth a darn, this was too short, and it was my favorite page, so I just put lace on it. And this is the other half of that pocket. See, I just put this like you would in a junk journal. Now, today I get to decorate this, and I'm not going to do it on video. And I have a friend, a lot of the people that I love sew, but I have a woman that was my office manager that I love dearly, and she's a seamstress. I mean, she's one of those people that can just sew anything, and she's very, very good at it. And she knows I do not sew. But I thought she might really appreciate a needle book from me because she knows I don't sew, and it would definitely be a labor of love. So I'll let you know when this gets finished. I'm going to embellish it today and get all the buttons in. And I've been watching Mrs. Coggs. Love her stuff. Actually, I've been watching a lot of people. I should have written them down. I think I watched Rachel. I think I did. I may have watched Shabby Dabby Doodah. Oh, I'm just making crap up. I don't remember for sure. I'll make a list as I watch them. I'll start writing them down. But, I mean, everybody's doing them, and they're fun. So don't be intimidated if you don't sew. And I could have done all that by hand. So I have started using my journal, and so I want to get this finished. If you watched my Journal to Inspire prompt number 3, I did the basics. Well, I went back after the video and fixed the things I wanted to. I used embroidery floss, and that may not have been the right thing to do. But I was in the middle of that book, and so this was my, I'm going to have a problem. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, I wrapped it around like a million times. I'm gonna get that out of there. I was just so impressed with that sharpener thing yesterday that I thought, oh my gosh. Maybe there's a better one for crafting tools. If there is, let me know, because I think I'm going to keep this up here. I think I would use it more up here than I would. Oh, y'all, I think I filed this up. You guys can't see it, but there's the embroidery floss has split. You'd think this was, you know, holding gold bars or something. I have so much string on here and I've wrapped it around so many times. I really just needed a little latch is all, but anyway, I'll do that off camera because it might take me a minute, but I like this idea. It was just, darn it, it's gonna drive me nuts. It was just a box top from my husband's Atkins snack stuff. Well, I could take that out. Anyway, darn it. This turned out nice. It's simple. I like it. I think this will be a good journaling page if I ever figure out how to get this pocket back open, because I can use this and the card. And then this was prompt 2, I think. It's already done. This one as well. This, I really wanted to add to. So I have some die cuts I wanted to put on. I've been watching Susie Q Makes. Your channel is adorable. And I have some die cuts here that I'm dying to use. Martha, you did such a cute job on your prompt number 3. You were so stressed out. You guys. So stressed out. Okay, I'm going to put this thanks on here because I have I try very hard to be thankful every day. And this will remind me. Angela, I'm watching you as well do your 3rd prompt. Who am I missing that's got a channel? Robin Powell, everybody is loving your pictures. You know, I could use this as a stencil. I am not very good at die cutting, I've decided. I don't know if I'm impatient or too rough on my machine or what, but the fiddly stuff doesn't seem to turn out well. I get it all broken, but I did like this one, and I liked that I could, oh, that's pretty, save this for stencil was my plan. I've used it several times. Thought about laminating it, but I don't know. I don't want to cut out the thing again. And Susie, this morning I was watching her, Susan I should say, on Susie Q Makes, and she embossed the cereal bag. Brilliant, girl. Brilliant. I used a cereal bag and made a little window, but embossing never entered into my brain. But it will now. Yeah, I like that. I do think I'm going to grab a little stamp too. Just for giggles. I have this tiny one that I got. I think it was included when I bought some packaging, some paper. I thought I had some black sitting here. Oh, I've got purple. Let's do it. I don't think I've ever used this stamp. I don't think. I need a scrap. Scrap, where are you? So if I don't burn out on these needle books, that's cute. Okay, I like that. Let's try it. Let's try it for reals. Just right here. Oh yeah. It's okay. It's not great. It's okay. It's not going to be my go-to. It is Finnabar clear stamp, one piece from Prima. I don't know if it has a number. Where's the packaging? There it is. Try to keep things in the package if I can. So I'm thinking of my next journal, and it's not really going to be a journal. I think it's going to be a men's business binder. I've wanted to do a steampunk journal, and I think I will do a grunge book for somebody I know that needs one. Well, for pity's sake. You know me in packaging, you guys. I'm not very adept. I love this. I think I've been calling it wrong too. I think it's supposed to be called Hug Snug instead of Snug Hug. I don't know, but it's awesome. I know that. So it's not going to fit unless I cut it, which I could. It would fit if I cut it. What if I wrapped it? I do like it cut. I'm going to cut it. My little dog, she's a standard schnauzer. She really thinks she's something. And neighbors have two Rotties, big Rotties, beautiful dogs, that they walk each day, a couple times a day. And our dog, Jaja, she just thinks she is bad, bad. Bad to the bone. And so the Rotties will come strutting by, and boy, she's out there telling them, get away from our yard, and they just look at her and chuckle. We keep telling her, girl, if those dogs got loose, it would not be a pretty day for you. I'm going to have to put something on the letters because they're going to pop up and catch in and out, so. I wasn't going to, but. Yeah, our Joanne's is so helpful. I wanted this felt. I was stuck. I couldn't go any further in my book. I couldn't put it together or anything. So I called. I'm trying very hard to stay home. And my husband had somewhere he had to go. Where was it? Oh, pick the dogs up from the groomers. They had to go to the groomer. Anyway, I needed felt, and it's right next door to PetSmart. So I called him and said, do you think you guys could help me with some felt if I send my husband down there? Like, yeah! So they went and got all the colors I wanted, and I paid for it over the phone, and he was able to go right down there, and I'm like, oh, you guys are such a blessing. It was all paid for, and ooh, that takes it up a notch, doesn't it? Little bit much. Trying too hard. Oh, looky what I found. That's cute. Let's do that. I was watching Gail Augustinelli, old video, well, several days old anyway. Yesterday, I was watching her, and she was commenting that there was a storm coming her way, and that they hadn't had any snow. Well, Gail, neither have we. which in this neck of the woods, that is not a good thing, because that means that there's not going to be a new vegetation in the mountains and things for all the animals, and we won't have no, don't try too hard. I have found that when you try too hard, you end up really boogering things up. So I think we might be done with that page. Yeah, you know, it'll snow for like 5 minutes and then it melts in an hour. It's just not conducive to creating any kind of a snowpack like we need. Yesterday we watched a big buck just below our house. Him and another buck appeared in the afternoon, and they had 4 does that they were playing around with, going to one neighbor's house and then going to another neighbor's house. And okay, so what all did I get done on the challenge? I got a pocket and a tag, a belly band and a tag, and another pocket. This I want to do something with, and I saved this. So, because it does look a little tacky like that. What do I want to do with it though? It's funny, you take something beautiful like that and it's just going to be pretty wherever you put it, right? Let's take this out so it'll be easier to deal with. Okay, I have an idea. It's coming to me slowly. I'm looking for my old raggedy this, only much bigger. I'm gonna have to get a bigger basket to put my little scraps in. That's something that I did the other day. I decided a while ago that I am not going to save every little scrap. So I went through all my Ziploc bags and made long collage pages. And folded up the Ziploc bags and said, that's all I need. I just need a little bit of this and a little bit of that. And I'll put it in this. But it's getting overgrown. So, the other thing I had thought of, hold on, hold the phone. How many of you have got these drops and sprays and things that you don't use? I've got a little window full of them. I mean, I don't have near what a lot of people do, but I have enough that I should be using them, and I'm not. Kind of liking this. I mean, what's not to love about sari silk, right? Oh, that's adorable. Yep, yep, yep. That's cute right there. Okay. Anyway, shout out to Joanne Fabrics for your help. I feel like it needs something right there. Like a little, I don't even know, like, mm. Hmm. Hmm. Where are my actual scraps? My husband went to Costco and I'm changing up my eating habits some. And he went without me, so we're talking on the phone, and he's telling me, okay, they have this and this and this, you know. And so I said, well, those oat squares sound really good. Let's try those. And he doesn't eat carbs, so it's really, I'll try those. They're oat, I think they're just oatmeal squares. I don't know. Well, you're shopping at Costco, so you're buying in bulk, basically, right? And so he brings them home, and I'm like, oh, those look good. I'll try those. Those look great. Oh my gosh, you guys. I poured a big bowl of them with a banana last night for a snack. Oh, it's the worst cereal. I eat a lot of cereal. I like a lot of cereal. I like Raisin Bran. I love Wheat Squares. I like Special K's, one of my favorites. I like Grape Nuts. You know, I'm not picky. I like cereal. Cheerios, whatever. This cereal, you can't make it good. You can't. There's not enough everything. Doug's like, try microwaving it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to make it hot. I put more milk on it. No, that's not a helper. I mean, it was so bad.
Sorry, I missed that. Could you say it again, please?
Oh, I'm not talking to you, Siri. So, I guess he didn't believe me. And after I couldn't eat it, and I hated to waste it, but I could not get it down. So it seemed like the more you chewed on it, the drier it got. I don't know. It was awful. So I don't think he believed me. And after I went to bed, my bowl was sitting unemptied on the counter, and he tasted it and went, oh my God. I got up this morning and he says, that cereal's horrible. I said, yeah. It's actually inedible. You guys eat them? Oat squares? Quaker Oats brand. Oh, God, it was awful. So I'm taking it back to Costco. It's a huge box. The box is this big. And it holds 2 giant bags. I don't think I could even feed it to the deer. I thought about feeding it to the deer, but I asked Doug how much it was. He said he didn't remember. I said, I bet it was $10. It had to be. It's a giant bag. Okay, I'm looking for my Tim Holtz thing. I had it out, right? Didn't I? Oh, I wish you guys could talk. Yeah, here we go. So this is kind of just a craft with me, I guess. I don't think I'm reinventing anything. Actually, I seldom do. That's cute. That's even cuter. That's a nice thing. It says enclosure. That'd be nice to put on a secret pocket, you know, make sure they know it's there. Wonder if they have one of these in a different color. What do you think the chances are? Come on, Tim. Come through for me. Ah ha ha. Okay. Because I am using this book as a kind of a tracking thing, these little cards I think are going to come in handy if I can put dates on them. I know y'all in the UK are all on lockdown. I feel bad for you. Your lockdowns sound like they're different than ours. They sound like they're stricter. Does that seem like it's true? We can still go places on our lockdowns, but we're discouraged, you know, from going anywhere. And that might work, huh? Except it's side up down. What if I put it right there? That'd be beautiful. Like, you know, we can still carry on business and go to the store, and our clothing stores are open, our restaurants are open. People are not supposed to be doing that, but gosh, the businesses need our help so bad. We haven't been out to a restaurant since the beginning of all this COVID stuff. We have hit a few drive-thrus though. And I've had meals delivered, like 3 times. This is too plain. Don't you guys agree it's too plain? I'm looking for my skinny gray marker. This thing, it's made by Statler. I bought this, it's an 07. I bought this years and years ago when I took my first toll painting class. So that had to have been 32 years ago. I'm not even kidding. We were learning how to probably do just what I'm doing right now. I could have sewn this, I guess, but this is just as cute, I think. Yeah, that gave it an edge. And I have all of this business from all my sewing escapades. I've been trying to use them up. I think that's fine. I love this, our prompts that we're doing with the Journal to Inspire. It's so awesome to see other people's takes on the same assignment. I'm really having a ball watching everybody. And it's fun to meet new channels and new people, and I did sub to everybody, I think, and if I haven't, I want to. So if I haven't subbed to your channel, say, hey, Carol, I'm right here. Yeah, so I feel for all you in the UK. It does sound like your lockdown is a lot. We're not on lockdown. We're on, I don't know, it's level 3 or something. I don't know. I don't think I want to wait for that to dry. I'm too impatient. Okay, so let's put this one on because that little one's cute and all, but I can't really see it. I so appreciate y'all subscribing. It's really fun. I've had a last few subscribe even the last couple days. And every time I open my YouTube and look at it and I have a new subby and somebody says, just subscribe, to think, oh, who are you? I want to meet you. But not the guy that puts on the junk on my channel that I have to keep reporting to YouTube. I don't want to know who he is. I basically already do. Not anybody that I want to meet. Okay, that's not going to work for me because it's going to get caught on the pocket. So, really try to save that. Because our assignment was to use kitchen packaging, so I want to try to save that. There. That gave her some personality. Needs a little something right there. Let's just think about that for a minute. Let's put these back. I could put this down there. Nah. It looks like, oh, she had a sticker left over and put it right there. I don't want to put lace down there because it will catch. So I think we're going to call that. Oh, I know what, I was going to put these stickles on there. They'll probably catch too, though. Yeah, I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to do this. Yeah, that works out great. Oh yeah, that's great. Perfect, okay. But I think I will use these Nuvo drops, I guess. They're not called stickles, I guess. I don't know. You know me, guys. I gotta spread out a little bit and have some elbow room or I start feeling all closed in. So, let's do drops. Let's do drops. I don't know that I've ever used these. No, I don't believe I have. I just thought of something. Yes, I used the cereal box bag. And Susie Q on her channel, she took it another level and embossed it. I'm like, brilliant. That is just brilliant. A little too pink. What about this? Yeah. Oh, how bad is that gonna, it'll be all right. But let's not put it on let's not put it on that side. Let's put it side to side. Let's put it right. Let's cut a little piece of this. I wonder if that's gonna like go everywhere. Let's hope not. Let's put a little piece of this. Where'd you go? Where did it go? Did I drop that on the ground or my lap? For pity's sake. Oh, there it is. In the pile of lace. Great. Let's do this. Since this is kind of tall, I'm trying to find a spot where it's not gonna really get super bulky. Okay, I believe that. Now, do I trust it enough? Oops. Probably should have got the air out first. We'll do the rule of threes. How's that? I'll bet this takes a while. You think? I bet it does. And then let's do a really light color. Let's do this. But let's get the air out first. Oh, that makes a perfect circle. So far, I'm impressed. Yeah, some of these that I used years and years, I haven't used these. I have not used these. But years and years ago, the older ones, you had to kind of tap it to get rid of the little loop, the curly Q on the top. But those leveled right out, so that's a nice medium. All right, I like that. That's plenty. I don't want it too bad where I gotta worry about it falling off or anything. Okay. Looks like that fell off of my, it's okay. Thank you for this because it's gonna hold that open for me. I think I'm gonna call that. I think that's done. So I have a belly band, 2 pockets, 3 tags. So my tags are done. I need 1 pocket, right? And 2 belly bands. Okay, I'm gonna set this somewhere. Away. Away. Very away. Where? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna get under the camera for a second because I have a shelf right here. Okay. Ta-da. Now. Oh, I'm running out of room. Okay. Save that. So, 2 belly bands. What if I did a belly band and a side tag? I like the side tags. Let's just do it both. Let's do both out of this. It's amazing what we throw away and then go buy it in the store. This is perfect cardstock. There's not a thing wrong with it. It's clean, it's firm, it's the stuff basically that you would buy. As much as I've been avoiding getting the cutter, I'm going to have to because I can't cut a straight line. And it's sitting right here. I'm just being lazy. Look how crooked it is. Carol, jeez. One of the glue bit books that okay, so how did I mess that up on the cutter? One of the glue books, oh, it was cut, but not all the way. That's not straight. Anyway, one of the glue books that I plan to make, I want to give to this little girl that I know. And I've got to grab this collage piece that I did the other day. And I would really like to give this little girl this glue book and then maybe a small pattern of something that she could make. hand stitching. I don't know if she has a machine or not. And I was looking online, just on Etsy, and I could not find any little patterns, or, you know, just little, not, like I looked at dolls. Well, you can make the monkey, the sock monkey. I think that's beyond what she could do. And then there's felt flat pieces. That's a little less than what I'd like. So if anybody has any ideas, I made a pattern, but I don't think I saved it. My granddaughter, one day when I had the flu, actually, and she was over, and I cut her out a pattern of a doll to make and gave her a torn piece of pillowcase, I think it was, and she had a ball with that. Some yarn for hair, and, you know, drew the eyes on, and she had a ball with it, and she was about this little girl's age. I don't have that pattern anymore. I don't remember how I made it or what I did. It was, I think it was one piece that you folded over and just stitched around. If you guys know of an Etsy dealer that has anything like that, I'm looking. So this is some of the stuff I made with some of my scraps. It's not actually done. I wanted to gesso over this again, but it'll be fine for this. The colors match and whatnot. Great way to use up your scraps. I just can't save them all. I just can't. I get burnt out looking at the same paper over and over and over again. That's why I think we should do a scrap exchange. Doesn't that sound fun? I want to do a scrap exchange with Angela Kerr. I love all the colors, Angela. All right, so sew your buttons. Let's see. This is more of that packaging that we're supposed to be using. I already did my prompt 3 video, which is why this one's just me basically finishing up. I did enough of the video to give everybody an idea of what the expectation was, and then you don't say. It seems to me like it needs to be softer. Yeah, listening to Gail yesterday, or whatever, I was watching her, I was like, wow, why aren't we getting any weather? It's really worrisome. We need it. I'm hoarding my old sari silk stuff because I'm not sure I love the stuff I ordered. I did an Etsy share just the other day. It isn't the dealer's fault, the seller's fault. It's completely me. I should have looked. Her picture is true to the product. I just didn't pay attention. But I'm not sure I love it, so it's a bummer. I did notice Mrs. Coggs has a sari silk link. I think I will check out. I love this stuff. I know where I ordered it from, but I think there was a problem with the seller for some reason. I don't know. There was a lot of If I remember correctly, there was some hubbub about something, so I don't know. I'm ordering some safety pins without the coil because we all have to have that, right? I saw a video. It was on Mrs. Cog's needlebook video. She dressed up a safety pin that's so cute. And I have done those before years and years ago. Forgot all about them. But as soon as I saw her video, I was like, well, I gotta have those. Amazon, here I come. I think that's okay. Just needed a little bit. Oh yeah, that softens the edges. Actually, Grandma, tomorrow is Inauguration Day here in the States, and it isn't any secret that our nation has just really been through it the last long while. Seems like way too long. So it's a big deal, even more than usual. But then I'm hoping that blood pressures will come down and there'll be other things to watch on TV, and you know, I'm really hoping for that. That looks too plain to me. Oh, I was going to do this, wasn't I? Okay, that makes sense. Okay, let's take some of this off. Okay, let's just start putting it down. It's a tag, Carol. Don't make it anything more than that. I called the doctor's office this morning. They are having a horrible time getting their vaccine. They were supposed to have it this week. She said she's pretty sure they're not going to have it this week. Look at how bad I cut. That's just why I don't sew. Pretty sure they're not going to have it this week, and they may not have it next week. It's a little teeny tiny doctor's office in a rural area, and she said we're just not high on their list. I'm like, you should be, just for those reasons. Those are the people that live in the little farmhouses out in the middle of nowhere and don't have access to the resources. Oh, the social worker in me just starts stomping my feet. And I want to call. I may call, actually, this afternoon, call the health department and find out, what are you doing? Why? That little clinic out there treats mostly, I would guess mostly elderly and isolated people. And the poor staff, they worry about their patients. And then they're, the receptionists are having to answer the phone 50 times a day and say, sorry, still don't have it. I would imagine, I don't know. She didn't complain to me about that. Well, that didn't end up like I thought it was going to. But I like it. It's rustic. Yeah. So this is kitchen scrap. This was backed on kitchen scrap. And I feel good about using that. It's great. I want a stamp that is just lines. I thought about trying to dedicate one of my pieces of cardboard. You know what I mean? You could just stamp on it and it would be lines. Do I need a... Yeah, I do. Yes, Carol, you do actually need a... If you haven't hit that bell for me, do it. Hold the bell down and you'll get an option list come up, and you can click all, and then it'll just tell you when I'm posting a video. Okay, that's cute. Do we want something on there? Do I have anything orangish? Have that. These were so cheap. It's like, I don't even know how cheap they were, but that's cute. That's just cute right there. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac because I Mod Podged this. I'm trying to slow down on my Fabri-Tac use though, because it seems like I keep buying it every chance I can, but it keeps running low. Every time I fill my bottle, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm out, or almost out, or running low, or whatever. I kind of like that plain. Nah. This is going to be a side tag, so it'd be nice to have that poking out. And my book is gold, so, but let's lighten up on the glue. Gee, many. What time are we at? We're over. All right, guys. So I'm short a belly band. I'm short 2 belly bands, actually. But hopefully that'll remind you. Grab your scraps out of the kitchen. All right, I'm just going to continue on, and I will see you guys next video. I'll keep you updated on my book, too. Thanks for watching. I'd love a thumbs up. I'll talk to you later. Let's all take care of each other. Bye.